What is up, guys? Welcome back. In today's video we have a pretty funny meme team that I put together the other day on stream. A triple Brave Bird team using Blaziken, Skarmory, and Honchkrow. I do not recommend you use this team at all if you're trying to gain elo, just because Honchkrow and Blaziken are very, very glassy and you only get 2 shields, so you can't save those shields for both of them, so it's really hard to pull off wins. But the reason I have Blaziken in the lead is because I have the double flyers in the back, and usually it's safer to run a team in an ABB format where you have your one Pokemon up front that's different from your other 2 in the back. Just in case you run into a bad lead, you can switch out to one flyer, draw out their counter, and then you have another flyer in the back to kind of, win that game at the end. So that's why I got Blaziken in the front, and let's just not waste any more time. So yeah, obviously I'll put the team up on the screen, running Brave Bird on all 3 Pokemon, and so let's just see how it goes. Alright, hit and play here. We're going to jump into the first match, and apologies to King Keo for gatekeeping you on this in this battle. We actually did go positive in this set, so believe it or not, it was our first time using this team, and we went positive. We had a good lead there, and I decided to farm up a little bit of extra energy, but probably should have switched straight into Skarmory without farming any extra energy, just because Blaziken is a little bit weaker. If I had a different fighter in, for example, Medicham, I could have afforded to farm up more energy, but Blaziken is really, really squishy. So you have to kind of preserve its health as much as you can. But, we have switch advantage, and so we're going to go for the first Brave Bird, and we don't land it. So I was trying to throw Brave Bird so many times just for fun, and even when I should have probably threw Sky Attack first, I often threw Brave Bird just because this is the way. And so, alright, Honchkrow, getting an energy advantage. I know I probably need to shield everything. Honchkrow is even more glassy than Blaziken, so you have to shield pretty much everything. And again, I could have probably knocked out with the Sky Attack, but I go Brave Bird anyways. They have no shields, so that Tropius gets deleted. Oh, they do have a shield, but they probably were expecting a Sky Attack. I don't know. That was interesting that they didn't shield that one. But anyways, we one-shotted the Tropius, and then the Stunfisk comes back in, burns the last shield on that Blaze Kick. Probably was expecting a Blast Burn, because the common moveset for Blaziken is Blaze Kick and Blast Burn, not Blaze Kick and Brave Bird, which is why it makes it even more fun to run Brave Bird, because a lot of people will not shield, not expecting it. We counter down the flyer for the win, and we take game 1. So let's just go right into game 2. Okay, apologies if I won this game and I gate kept you from hitting that next hitting legend, but we run into a Mew, and I decided to switch right away because I know Snarl is super effective, and I know if they're going to stay in, they're most likely going to throw Wild Charge and dip out. So I shield. Little did they know I was going to shield no matter what they threw at me, because you have to. I mean, Honchkrow is such a glass cannon, but look at that. We threw Brave Bird, we do more than 50% health damage on that Mandibuzz, which is super, super tanky. It's like a flying Umbreon, as people say. But we still did over 50% damage with that Brave Bird, and so this Mandibuzz is not looking good. Of course, I'm gonna let it go down. Really no point in saving it. I think Honchkrow did its job there. And so now I can come in and farm with, I mean, it's not really farming, it's a fighting dark type, so it's taking neutral damage, but we get the farm down. They weren't running Snarl, so I guess they just didn't charge up the move fast enough. So we go for the Brave Bird, he one-shot the Mew, and then a Vigoroth comes in, although we're not out of the woods yet, because even though we resist Body Slam, we take neutral damage from those counters, and they are way more spammy. They have an energy advantage, and so I probably should have just thrown a Sky Attack to get the last shield. I mean, we're looking fine here anyways. It's not too dangerous for us, but you can just see how many Body Slams are getting thrown at us. It's pretty crazy. Vigoroth is one of the best safe switches in the game, one of the safest Pokemon in the game. If you're not expecting too many fighters in the meta, just because it's weak to fighting, but it is super spammy. And yeah, but we charge up to 2 Sky Attacks and we take the win. So we go 2-0, landing I think 3. I was putting a Brave Bird counter on the stream there, as you can see, and yeah, it was quite hilarious. And Yeah, so anyways, we go to the third game and we run into another Mew. So very interesting. Wasn't expecting to see a lot of Mews until after the Kanto event, but because once that event's over, everyone's going to be running Mew. Because for the people who have 2 of them, you no longer have to waste like 35 TMs to get the move you want. You can just keep 2 of them and run 2 different movesets, and that's what I would probably do. I don't even think I'm going to power mine up for an Ultra League. I'm just going to keep them both at Great League and save those TMs. But anyways, here we go. Brave Bird, can we land it? We landed again. We land another Brave Bird, and dude, the chat is just like, oh man, they're having a laugh, and I'm having a laugh at this point on stream. Oh my gosh, it was quite hilarious. So they come in with Skarmory, and this is good for us. Even though we take super effective damage from those air slashes, they are weak to fire. So we can just spam Blaze Kick. And I think I shield here because I think I can beat it to the next charge move. So I shield there, and I'm gonna go, but then they switch. And so I decide to, oh, I should have gone for Brave Bird there. That would have been much more hilarious. But, oh, I got a notification. Anyways, I throw a Blaze Kick, and then I switch into Skarmory. This was a questionable play, because I should have switched right away, I think, or I should have gone for Brave Bird to knock out that Mew, because look how much damage I took from the Wild Charge, and now I'm not looking good. But I go for Brave Bird anyways. So we go for Brave Bird anyways, and of course it's going to land because they don't have a shield. Oh man, and we get the extra air slash off, but because we lowered our defense, this Sky Attack might knock us out, and yep, it does. So that air slash that we did on it doesn't register. We simultaneous KO, so I definitely could have won that game if I had Brave Birded the Mew, because my Skarmory would have had way more health, and that would have been a 3-0, but instead we're 2-0-1. So that's fine. Okay, another freaking Mew. So we switch out, we do the same game plan, and they come in with another Pokemon weak to flying, but again, we're taking neutral damage. And the power-up punches, look at how much damage a power-up punch does to us. That's how glassy Honchkrow is. And so that's why usually the second power-up punch I will shield because it'll do a lot more damage, but it's already doing a ton of damage. So I decided to go double Sky Attack here instead of Brave Birding because I wanted to burn shields. I know Sky Attack can pretty much KO from there. So I get both the shields, so you already know what's coming. I don't need to shield this next one. In Great League, there's definitely a lot of different combinations of moves people run. I think actually Power Up Punch, Dynamic Punch would be a pretty interesting combo. It wouldn't make the most sense, but it would be pretty interesting to go up against the Skarmories. I feel like you can catch a lot of them off guard. But anyways, that's just me going on a tangent. But we go for the Sky Attack. Oh, I should have gone for Brave. Yeah, I probably should have gone. Oh, I think I go for a Brave Bird here. Yeah. So I go for Sky Attack, and actually that was better, because had I gone Brave Bird, those Snarls would have knocked me out. So I go for the Brave Bird, we land another one, we do a ton of damage on the Umbreon, and I can just... Oh, I decided to let that one go because I thought they were going to bait with Foul Play, and that was very not good for us. And the chat wants me to go Brave Bird. There's Coops in the chat. He's going... But the reason I didn't is because I needed to stay alive for that Umbreon, and so I knock out the thing there, the Mew, not the thing, and then I go for a shield, and then one Blaze Kick should win. Had I gone Brave Bird, that would have been more funny, but we would have lost this game 100%. So I decided to play it safe because I want to go positive, and we knock out the Umbreon, and we win game 4, so we're now 3-0-1 going into the last game. And now we're going against Alvaro Lugonis, and we lead Blaziken into a Medicham. Now this is where I make a mistake, I believe. Wait, I can't remember. There might have been another set where I let... Oh, it was against a Machamp. But yeah, if you're going against a Machamp, you have to shield Cross Chop because it will almost knock you out. Blaziken is so squishy. I decided to go for Brave Bird. Hopefully we land it. Hopefully we land it. No, we don't land it. We get a shield. That's fine because... every Pokemon on my team has Brave Bird, so we're cool with that. Okay, so we're gonna go for Brave Bird again, I think, even though it's not advised. But often, Umbreons will not shield the first move, so I go for a little bit of extra charge just so I don't lower my attack too much, and I have to tank another Foul Play. But I don't shield because I don't want, actually, at this point, I wouldn't be surprised if they were expecting Brave Bird just based on how much I farmed up and how little my health is, but they don't shield, so that was very interesting. So we land the Brave Bird. Of course we're going for another one because why not? They have no choice but to shield or let it go. I guess they let it go. I totally forgot that part. Okay, so we have a shield advantage, but we have the 2 squishiest Pokemon ever. I mean, it's not as squishy as Shadow Sharpedo, but they're pretty squishy, especially this one. So I shield a Power-Up Punch because I wasn't sure if they were going to throw an Ice Punch, and I was just playing it safe because I believe that was their first Power-Up Punch. I can't remember, but yeah, playing it safe. And here, again, anything they throw at me will knock me out. Even a Power Punch would almost knock me out, so I have to shield. I have no choice. And there I overfarm. Make the huge mistake. I lost count of the Medicham. I thought it was still dry on energy, and so I should have knocked it out with that. And so they KO me. I'm not sure if I would have won anyways, just because my Blaziken was almost dead, but we would have done a lot better in that game. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and we get another Frillish, so that was super hype. I remembered to Pineapple this time because I forgot last time, but if you guys like this video, hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. And this week, I'm going to be streaming with Coops, trying to get him to Expert, so if you want to stop in, it's twitch.tv/JRskatr, and yeah, just come talk to us and say hi. So I hope you guys like this video, and we will see you in the next one.